J-Drone here. This is something new for you. This is the X300. Costs $17.49. Has a push button turn on. You don't take the battery out to charge it. It has a port to charge it, and it can also have a camera hooked to it. I don't have a camera hooked to it right now. Turn the button on just by pushing it. You've seen it light up. And here's the controller. It looks like a PlayStation controller. Everything's labeled, very easy to read, and that readout is very detailed. I'm very impressed by it. Under $18, I can't believe what I got here. I mean, the paint's amazing. It's like a candy metallic red paint. But let's see how it flies. Today's March 3rd, 2016. Got about a 7-mile-an-hour wind. It's about 30 degrees out. This has 3 different speed modes. On your controller, you just press the up button and you'll see it's like a bar graph. You'll see the lights go higher, and that'll let you know what speed you're in, and then if you want to go down, you just press down on it. Yeah, this has some range on it. This did come from China. A lot of people are scared to order from China. I've ordered a lot from China, and I've gotten everything. Some things take longer than others, but and that was my fault, this seems to have a very responsive down throttle, and I pressed down too far and it went right down. So I guess I gotta work with that a little bit more. But some China companies, it takes a while to get, but they also have United States warehouses, and if you click on the warehouse option, you might be paying a little bit more for your item, but you're gonna get it a lot quicker. But at these prices, this one came from China. It didn't come from warehouse. I'm more than happy to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks for under $20 quadcopter that you'd pay for close to $100 in the United States. Yeah, this thing's flying awesome. Go play by these trees. Or wait, why is this blinking? I think that's because of the crash over there. This battery can't be dead. No, it's not blinking anymore. Maybe that was a safety precaution. Or maybe the battery terminal wasn't plugged in completely and was loose and just slightly came and jarred and caused those lights to blink. I'm not sure why those lights were blinking. I'm trying to do a circle around the tree, show the agility of this. It's very responsive. If you have it in that 4th speed level and you press down, it's going down. You press right, it's going right, but it's also going towards the ground. Very agile, very fast. Oh, got tripped up. And this you can just toss in air and then throttle up. We got tripped up again. Again, very responsive, flying low to the ground. If you are in the 4th speed setting, and there we just tossed it straight up and throttled up. But if you're in the lowest speed setting and you're close to the ground and press down, your nose is going to pitch down very quickly. As you can see, this does do flips. It's actually pretty cool. Most quadcopters, you press a button and then you press a direction to do what type of flip or barrel roll. This one is single button on your top triggers. Each top trigger controls a different button or a roll. See? One touch and it flipped. You don't have to choose which direction. There's buttons designated for each direction, which is very cool. I haven't seen that yet on one. This flips very nicely. We will do an altitude test on this because this thing's flying very nicely. That thing's like a speck. So with previous experience, when it gets that high, the camera could still see this, so I'd assume this is pushing about 300 feet. When it gets like that from my visual perspective, when the camera can no longer see it, and that's what I see, you're pushing around 600 to 700 feet, which is well over 200 meters. So I'd say that was about 100 meters, maybe a little over 100 meters at that top distance. And this has no problem descending. The paint on this is amazing. Normally you get a flat black or a plastic white type color that's see-through, which I like because it's good for flying at night. But this is again like a candy metallic red. You can see I'm smacking these trees because I'm playing around by them, trying to test the agility. We're not breaking nothing here. This is seems to be fairly durable. And again, that was a toss-up. Didn't put it on the ground and take off, just held it and tossed it up and throttled up. And this was ready for flight right out of the box. I believe I got a 6 or 7 minute flight out of the box. And I did try to record that, but for some reason my head cam didn't record it. Very quick barrel rolls. Flips are smooth as butter. So if you were to purchase this under $20, get it in from the mailman and unbox it, turn it on and go. It's ready. And again, if you're flying low to the ground, you want to be very, very easy on that throttle because it is very touchy. And again, durability on this, it's up there. I'm smacking these trees, and these trees have huge thorns on them. I believe let's see. There we go. Did you see that? Threw it straight up, and then we throttled. I believe the trees might be hemlock trees. The thorns are massive on them. And we've smacked them several times with these blades and even the body, and nothing's broken. Under $18, flipping like a king. Speed, agility is amazing. And again, I can't say enough about that color on this. You don't see many drones with a nice paint job. And the button on the back, the button's unreal. Most of them have a toggle switch. This is literally a push button that illuminates. And I did try to take the battery terminal out because I have other batteries that will fit this. It seems pretty snug to where it's connected, so I didn't want to break anything by pulling it out. So I'm just going to leave this in here and charge it with the connector. It's like a micro USB that you plug in the back of this. We're pushing 9 minutes here. This is the battery that came with it. I did not upgrade the MAH. Stock battery, pushing 9 minutes. And again, smacking these trees, nothing's broken. And that's another toss. You throw this up and take off very nicely. If you do crash, if you do hit a tree, you're going to want to drop your throttle. Do not keep spinning it because you don't know if the quadcopter has a feature that if it gets stopped, it'll stop, or it'll just continually keep going and you'll either blow a motor or you'll shatter a blade. So crash, drop throttle, and let's see here. Battery might be dead. Turn it on. Yeah, I think the battery's dead. I'm J Drone. Hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't subscribed, please do.